just so real. Already know exactly how you feel. See the head, not like seeing a steeple. You damn well know they're one of the people. Nobody breaks us, nobody made us, and no one can take this cause we got their fix. We are the people, we are the people, we are the people, don't mess with this.
Yeah, baby, here we are. What is going on? Patrick and the People Wednesday. How
What's
are you,
up, man?
Man, I'm excited tonight to get to host at the Looney Bin. So, yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun tonight. So, hopefully, some folks will be able to get out on a Wednesday night, come
Right.
have some fun over at the Looney Bin. What's up, Brad? Good morning, Brandon, Tasha Mack. What is up? What is up? What's going on with you, man?
Man, just, getting through, man. Still, I think I finally adjusted to being back home. I think I got unpacked and everything yesterday. And
Yeah, finally.
everything
past
put back up.
Your
Yeah.
jet lag and whatnot.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's good, man. I know you were worn out yesterday. That was a lot of traveling.
Man, it was, and it's just like my sleep schedule has just been so jacked up over the last couple days.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah, not
with
going
all
to
that-
sleep till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and
Right.
waking up at 4, and you're like, I can't
Yeah.
do this like I used to. Yeah,
No, it as you get older, that recovery time changes, doesn't it?
man, it does.
Because, when you're 21, you can drink until about 3, sleep till 5, go to work, and you're fine.
Now I'm like, I need 3 to 5 business weeks to recover.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
3 to 5 days to get past the one day that I just did. What's up, Mistress Mayhem? Good morning to you.
Getting ready for this weekend, man. Got the Wise Guys in action.
Oh,
so-
wow. Yeah, that's
that'll be
right.
Saturday.
And now, don't you have something going on where folks can get free tickets right now?
Yeah, so I just found out yesterday they're needing some help with setting up for the game and everything. So if you show up to Bank OZK Arena on Friday at about 8 a.m., we usually enter into the backside of the arena, so off of like Church Street there in Hot Springs.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you show up 8 a.m., help set them up, help get set up for the game, they will give you free tickets to the
Oh, that's
next
cool.
game.
How long does it take to set up?
I mean,
A little while?
yeah, there's a lot to do because they've
Yeah.
got to roll out the turf, they've got to put all the boards together,
Sure.
hang all the banners, set up all the tables for the suites and everything. It's a very lengthy, involved process.
Yeah. So it's cool, though, because you get to be behind the scenes, see how everything's done, and that's cool to be part of that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a fan of the game and you want to see how all that works.
Right.
That's super cool.
And it's a great way to, kind of, enter foot in the door to meet the team and everything.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
that's
so,
great.
yeah, for sure, man.
Todd said, I did yoga last night for the first time. It was embarrassing. I'm not 20 anymore. Now I'm hurting this morning. Yeah, yoga, surprisingly, will stretch areas you didn't understand would stretch. You'd be like, I've never felt a pain in that location in my life, and I don't like it. Yeah, no, it definitely is more intense than people think it is. They think, you say namaste and all that. It's just a real nice little stretch plan. But
Yeah.
no, yoga, they're serious business if you take it seriously.
So there was a question raised on TikTok the other day. It's funny that you mentioned stretching.
Okay.
But it was by, a girlfriend, whatever, asking about her boyfriend. She said her boyfriend does this weird, you ever stretch so good your whole kind of body shakes
yeah.
with the stretch and everything?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she was like, every time he stretches, it does that. Is it just a him thing?
No.
And tons of guys got on the comments and was like, oh my gosh, I thought it was just me. Yours does that too? Yeah.
No, and that is
That is the best stretch in your life,
that is,
man.
man. If he's doing that every time, man, what a lucky bastard. Because he's getting a great stretch every single day of his life, man.
Right?
Yeah, there are weird things that happen to us. Like, there's a weird thing for me. If I drink orange juice,
Yeah.
I'll get like I guess a shiver or a chill that'll, go all the way down my spine, and it'll
Oh, okay.
do like that, to kind of like that, and I don't know why it just happens like that, it's weird. But it always has since I was little. It just gives me this weird shiver,
That's interesting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody has some weird things that happen to them. I have an ultrasound and MRI this morning, so I'm a miss from 7 to 8. Someone take notes, please. Okay, we'll make sure you get the transcript on that. T-Mac. Hopefully everything goes well on that.
I did look yesterday into YouTube a little bit with this whole like point scoring thing.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out, how to
Trying to understand how it works.
understand it, and everybody give a chance to, have ways to earn more points. Anyways, we need to get to 1,000 subscribers, man.
Yes, we
Like,
do.
That's the bottom
the
line.
goal. That is what we need.
So y'all help me get it spread. Help us get it out there. Click the like and subscribe button. We have like a whole bunch of fun things we can do,
Yeah.
but we got to get there.
Brandon, you're right. There have been times where it has happened after a good pee. You get that little shake. Do you know what I'm talking about? The shiver?
No.
No?
I've
You don't
never,
pee that good.
I've never.
Okay, no,
Never
that's fine. But
shimmied and
I
shivered
relate to
after-
that. I relate to that. Hey, here's some big news. So I talked yesterday to Autosave Arcade in Bryant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I talked to Steven over there, and I think that after talking to him, we're going to work out our Mario Kart tournament there.
Sweet.
So I'm going today. I've got an appointment this morning, and then after that, I'm going over there to see him and talk through the details and get it all set up.
Okay.
So it's about to happen. It's about to go down.
Nice.
Yeah, so the Mario Kart tournament is going to happen.
It's almost happening at the right time, man. We might be able to do like a little back to school thing.
Yeah, we might be able to. Yeah. I'm super excited. And that's a new arcade in Bryant, newer arcade. So, help promote them as well.
Absolutely.
And he was super excited. So I was happy about that.
Nice.
Yeah, unlike the other guy who thought we were just shaking him down for money and didn't even want to talk. I don't want to pay anything. I don't want any advertising. I understand. We're not. Never mind.
Right. What's up, Tommy? How you doing?
What up, Tommy? How you doing, buddy?
He said he's on Patrick and the people on Facebook.
Nice.
Good
nice.
morning,
Appreciate
Misfits.
you, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, let's get into some news you can use here. Man, this is something that's not. I'm not real tickled about, but medical debt will remain on credit reports after a judge vacated a rule from the previous administration. That rule would have removed the debt, but the judge found the rule exceeded the Bureau's authority under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. An estimated $49 billion in medical bills would have been removed from credit reports, about 15 million people.
Dang.
It would have also banned lenders from using certain medical information in loan decisions. Stats show 41% of us are strapped with some medical debt. How far is Bryant to Conway? Tasha Mack wants to know. Well, Bryant's about 10 minutes from Little Rock, about 10 minutes south of Little Rock. It's not far at all, really. Well, we don't care about that. We don't care about that. Definitely don't care about that. A man is behind bars on suspicion of leaving a human skin teddy bear
A what?
outside a Southern California convenience store. Now, it's a prop, okay? But Hector Villanueva was arrested on Monday, a day after the discovery was made. Villanueva accused of causing a report of emergency while knowing it to be false and intentionally and wrongfully planning evidence to falsely present as real. So the teddy bear was made of latex. It was a prop created by a horror special effects artist who sells them in his store.
Okay.
So he left it at the convenience store because it looks like human skin.
So he got arrested for pulling a prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, somebody found it that freaked him out. They called the police. The police had to determine it wasn't human skin. And so this guy got arrested,
Wow.
So, yeah.
So much for having fun, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So much for having fun.
I mean, really, like.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. Let's see. A House hearing on the future of weather forecasting could get heated today. It's billed as an examination of how new technologies can improve weather data collection and forecasting accuracy. The deadly flash flooding in Texas has some people asking if cuts to the National Weather Service hurt early warning capabilities. Come on, man. Stop it. That's just some political bullshit. No, it didn't. Matter of fact, the National Weather Service had twice the number of staff they normally need on that Texas flood day.
Right.
That happened. And by the way, I saw a video yesterday. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, it must be the climate is the reason that flood happened in Texas on the Guadalupe River.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at 1987. Same exact thing. With some irony, there was a bus that got caught up in it that was carrying, guess what? Christian summer camp.
Nuh-uh.
Swear to God.
Nuh-uh.
Swear to God. Look, you Google it from 1987, and you'll see it flooded the same way. Had same. Now they did not lose as many lives,
Right, but still,
but
I mean,
it still flooded exactly the same way. I was watching the actual television reporting on it. I was like, well, I'll be damned. It's happened before. It's not the first time.
no, it's you, yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's wild, isn't it?
That's crazy.
It's funny when history. You see what happens when you look at history. You
Right.
understand what's happened before, and you go, "Oh, okay,
Maybe we should fix this."
So,
yeah.
well, you can go. This is normal to some extent. I mean, this happens.
Right.
It's not something crazy that just because of the weather or climate or whatever, all of a sudden, to start freaking out. Oh my God, we're getting these crazy floods. Well,
Right.
happened in '87. Matter of fact, there was a flood here in 1980 that was so bad that
Here in Arkansas?
yes,
Yeah.
in Little Rock, if you go to where University and Asher is,
Okay.
most of that was underwater.
Oh, dang.
I'm not kidding you. There was a Kmart there. What is it now? It was a Kmart. Maybe it's I don't even know what it is. Is it maybe it's a surgery center or something? I'm not sure, but nonetheless,
That's crazy.
it was completely underwater. What, you're looking at the Texas thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like literally.
There's the school bus.
Yeah, there's the school bus.
That's
The
exactly what I said, isn't it?
Segoville Road Baptist Church. That is
Isn't it wild?
insane.
I told you, man. I mean, history repeats itself, occasionally, and you can learn a lot from it.
Right.
That's why it's good to have history, Helps you put things in perspective sometimes. It's kind of important. So people aren't like, oh my God,
The world's
the
ending.
climate's changing. No,
Right.
it's a flood.
It's-
Okay, it happens. It sucks, but it happens. Here's something that's not a shocker. More Americans say they're anxious about money.
You don't say.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we knew that. Didn't need you to help me with that one. Sydney Sweeney's not going to be the next Bond girl, no matter the rumors you read. That's unfortunate. Could be a mountain lion roaming in New York City or in Rochester, New York. They're looking to see if they can find it. They've caught it on camera a couple times, but they're not able to convincingly say, yes, for sure it is. But people who've seen it said, yeah, no, it's a mountain lion.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Did you see that quote in that story?
Which one?
Because that was an awesome quote.
What was it?
The one where it says, Resident Curtis Jones.
He came face to face with the cat last week, was definitely not comfortable with it. He shared, it said roar. And I just kept walking. I seen it, seeing me, see it. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I got to go, man. I'm out. I've never seen nothing like that, only on movies. This dude said, I saw it. It said roar. And I just kept walking. Like, no, I don't see you.
Yeah.
I don't see you. He's lucky.
I'm not roaring back.
Yeah, lucky it didn't jump on him from the back. But, I mean, it does take a lot of balls or amazing compartmentalization just to go, no, I'm going to move on.
It sounds like he's a stoner, man.
He might be. He might have been.
It
high
sounds
as
like a
hell.
stoner, yeah. Like, man, I was walking along, and that big cat said roar, and I was like, nah, man, I'm a...
Mistress Mayhem said in 2010 it happened at the Caddo River and washed away campers. I did not know that.
Oh, wow.
T-Mac said she's going to bring her 16-year-old to whip some Mario Kart ass on you old fogies. I tell you what, I don't normally make it a habit to make 16-year-olds cry. I'll make an exception for you. So bring it on.
John Roach, he's Cody Hayes' manager. He says, good morning, and he also says, hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
When are you going to be defending that championship belt?
Man, I don't have, this one?
That one,
the,
yeah.
The faux championship? Oh,
Man, people are wanting to go for it now.
no, they don't.
They like it.
Nobody wants to scrap me, man. I'm not a worthy opponent for any of you guys. We talked briefly about this yesterday, but here it is in the mainstream. Azalea Banks stirred up controversy. She posted what she claims are unsolicited nude photos from Conor McGregor. She tweeted screenshots of DMs where he said, don't be a rat because all rats get caught.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
But Banks responded asking, how are you really going to sexually harass me, then threaten me not to tell? Mocked his supposed political aspirations, saying, honey, ain't you trying to be president of Ireland? She later claimed the images stopped working, implying he deleted them, and sarcastically tweeted Conor McGregor for president. in a twist, she said they did have a history of sending each other unsolicited nudes since 2016. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. You have a history of sending each other unsolicited nudes since 2016. And now all of a sudden you want to snitch him out? Hell, he ought to publish yours.
For real.
Here's the one she sent me.
Right.
They're probably gone now. But I'm like, come on, man. I mean, seriously?
Bundy says that's your boy.
Who? McGregor?
Yeah.
Well, at one point, yeah, he was my favorite. I mean, look, he is one of the quintessential shit talkers of all time in sports, and he did change the game in the MMA, but he's kind of turning into a tool. You know, maybe he was always a tool. He was just the tool you kind of liked.
Apparently he likes to take pictures of it.
What's up, Betty? Good morning. Clearly, he likes to. He's very proud of what he's working with. You know, it would take me an hour to coax the turtle out of the shell to get a picture. I mean, you were going to spend more time trying to get the turtle out of the shell. Like, no, I'm not really photo ready today. You know what I mean? Apparently, House Speaker Mike Johnson pressed Attorney General Pam Bondi to explain her past statements about the Epstein files. This is starting to heat up a little bit. During an interview, Johnson said Bondi has to clarify whether she truly meant she was reviewing a client list or referring to a broader case file, and to come forward and explain it to everyone. Yeah, a lot of people want to understand what the hell's going on because they feel like they got one-two'd here.
Right.
Like somebody pulled the rug out, you know, and that's very, look, say what you want about 45, 47, but typically what he says is what he means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He will do what he says. He does deliver on that, whether you like what he's delivering or not, right?
True.
And so I think this is a surprise to a lot of people because, you know, he was pretty compelling about, no, we're going to get the details out.
Right.
Now, they're still saying.
Drain the swamp.
Yeah. Well, and they are doing some of that, but they're saying there's more information to come, but a lot of people are feeling real antsy and a type of way about it. Like, are you trying to cover up for your rich friends?
I mean,
you know, now maybe there's more to the story, but you better sell it to me.
I said that day one. As soon as they came out and they were like, oh, there's no Epstein client list, I was like, oh, they discovered some powerful names on it.
There must be something, man.
Dude,
there's some.
There's no way it went from a thing to,
Here's one thing, a theory that I was reading yesterday is there's a possibility that Epstein was a witness for the government.
Right.
And was feeding them information on some of these guys.
Oh, gotcha.
And so as a result of that, he had some kind of
security,
some kind of immunity deal worked out through maybe the CIA or something like that. And they can't say that out loud.
Right.
Because then they would tip off maybe,
people,
but
yeah.
I don't know. That was just one theory that was put out there. I've seen a million theories and none of them make you happy. You want to know what the hell. You know, I mean, we spent how long talking about the Epstein stuff?
I mean, a long time. Yeah. It was everywhere forever.
The inflation climbed slightly, and that's not a big deal. It rose about 2.7%, up from 2.4% in May, but down from January's 3%. So Fed Reserve officials maintain the trade policy uncertainties. They don't want to lower the rates. You know why they don't want to lower the rates? It's political. Tasha Mack said, that's a good conspiracy. I thought so too. I don't know that it's true, but it is what I read yesterday. And I went, well, it's plausible, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see what else here. The Pentagon ordered about 2,000 California Guard troops to stand down in Los Angeles. Half of the 4,000 deployed earlier this summer were federalized. Now they're going back to do whatever they're doing. So they're beginning to, pull that down in California. That's good. Yeah.
Wow, that is news.
Okay. Federal agents arrested 2 Louisiana chiefs of police yesterday. Oakdale Police Chief Chad Doyle, Forest Hill Chief Glenn Dixon, arrested before 6 a.m. at their motel room at the Louisiana Chiefs of Police Conference. The arrest came amid a task force operation involving FBI, IRS, Homeland Security, and Louisiana State Police. Authorities also took into custody Oakdale Ward 5 Marshal Mike Freck Slaney. Officials say the coordinated actions are part of a federal investigation spanning multiple parishes. Charges haven't been disclosed, but yeah, if you didn't know Louisiana's corrupt, surprise, Louisiana's corrupt. Brandon said it's classified, so I think it's tied to Israel and powerful Americans. I don't know about Israel. Maybe, but I don't know about that. But it could very well be tied to very powerful people. And powerful people may, have power.
Right.
Surprisingly,
Funny how that works.
It is. Here's some good news, though. After being lost for 12 days in the Australian outback, a 26-year-old German backpacker was found alive by a farmer. She had abandoned her van after crashing and suffering a head injury, then became disoriented, wandered 19 miles barefoot through the bush.
Jeez.
Lucky she wasn't taken out by something. This is Australia. Farmer, Tanya Henley, spotted her on a road and brought her to safety. She survived extreme conditions, including freezing nights, mosquito bites, a foot injury. She found shelter in a cave. Authorities praised her resilience, describing the terrain as more than harsh. She says she's grateful for everybody who searched for her and helped her in her recovery. She said, "I'm just grateful to be alive." I bet.
Right.
I bet you are, no doubt. Last Friday in Atlanta, Marquez Burnett jumped into action to help a local police officer struggling with an armed suspect. He saw a man waving a gun. He alerted a nearby police officer and began recording the scene. As the officer pursued, he dropped his phone and ran to help subdue the man. Well, Jesus, somebody dropped their phone to help. Man, the world is changing, isn't it? Jesus Christ, what just happened there? Body cam footage showed the Good Samaritan and the officer wrestled the gunman to the ground. The officer shouted for him to drop the weapon. Burnett held the suspect down while the officer handcuffed him. And he said, "I'm glad the officer's okay. I'm just thankful nobody got killed." Yeah, no, that's good. The band Alter Bridge, they're back with their 8th studio album. It's going to come out January of next year. The 12-track project recorded this spring at the famed 5150 in California. So get ready for that. They're going to have a tour as well if you're interested.
What's up, Granny Hulkster? How you doing?
Granny Hulkster, what up? Bad news for broadcast television. How many of you watch regular TV? Raise your hand.
I mean, I guess that still counts as live streaming or whatever.
No. If you're streaming, that's different.
You don't get the local broadcast channels.
It's not you're not going to channel 11 to watch the show at the time it comes on. Traditional broadcast TV slipped to a record low. 18.5% of overall viewing in June was regular TV. 46% was streaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So even combined with cable, the numbers fell. Broadcast and cable combined declined from 44% in May to 41% in June. So less and less people cable and certainly broadcast TV.
Again, look, when you can, save yourself $60 to $100 on a cable or live streaming bill every month and just wait the next day for it to come out on Hulu or whatever, man, why not?
No, you're right.
What about you? I heard Big Brother debuted the other day.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah?
Yeah, it did.
Did you watch it live, or did you, wait for the replay?
I waited for the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's on Paramount the next day, and
that's the perfect example. Yeah.
I
But
could have watched it live, and I chose not to.
Was it good? Was it good?
Hell yes.
Season opener
already. Yes. Yeah, they invested a lot in the house this year, and I like it a lot. So far, so good.
All right.
Yeah, it looks juicy.
Is there any early on favorites or anybody you're rooting for or invested in already?
There's one guy on there right now. I can't decide if I'm rooting for him or against him.
Yeah.
And that's often the case. It takes a little while to get to know people. My wife seems to already have likes this guy, but he has this ridiculous Mario Luigi mustache.
Okay.
And he dresses like a fake lumberjack.
All right.
And I can't decide if I like him or not. He's weird.
He sounds interesting.
He is that. In Slovenia, they don't have a lot to do. So scientists tagged a blind cave salamander called an ohm and tracked it for 2,569 days, or 7 years. They used RFID. The salamander did not budge a single centimeter in that time, staying in the same small pool. It was not dead. It was alive. They live off very little food and they barely move to save energy. Scientists say the discovery made sense because they grow slowly and can live a very long time, some over 100 years. It's the world's longest individual tracking effort on a salamander species. Yeah, so you watched it for 7 years nearly, and it didn't move. Wow. What an exciting job that is.
Right.
Well, let's check it again today. No,
No.
it's not the same place.
Nope.
No.
Is it dead? Go check it.
Yeah, go check again. See, is it dead?
What's up, Tim Hansen? How you doing, man?
What up, Tim? So here we go. Let's get to some sports. The first major of the PGA Tour season starts tomorrow with the Open Championship. You won't make nearly the cash the golfers do, but if you bet properly, maybe
Man,
you could get something.
I think it's Happy's year this year, man.
It is Happy Gilmore's year. I'm excited as hell about Happy Gilmore, too. Saw the trailer yesterday and was fired up.
I haven't seen it. Did they come out? They came out with a trailer officially for it?
Yeah, it looks
man.
great. So many cameos.
It's supposed
bro.
to be coming out soon.
Yes,
yeah?
the 25th. So many cameos, bro. So many cameos. So favored to win it all, Scotty Scheffler.
Okay.
Behind him, Rory McIlroy, Jim Rahm, DeChambeau, Xander Schauffele, Tommy Fleetwood, Victor Hovland, Tyrrell Hatton, and then someone named Ludwig Adberg. Tough name. This is terrible. This is terrible. Do not in any possible way should you laugh at this. You're a very sick person if you do.
That usually means I'm going to laugh.
No, don't. You embarrass us. Don't embarrass us.
All right, man.
You might not know the name, but you have to respect the guy. India's Fajat Singh was also known as the Turban Torpedo. Don't embarrass us, Rich.
I'm sorry.
At the age of 114, he had the honor of being the oldest marathon runner in the world. Sadly, he passed away being hit by a car Monday. What's wrong with you, man?
Nothing going.
What's wrong with you, man?
Turban torpedo got smashed. Huh?
He was the oldest man to ever run a marathon. What, man?
Nothing. It's a great story, man. This is.
I don't understand.
I just find it ironically funny that the Turban torpedo got killed got run over, man.
As the oldest marathon.
It sounds
runner
like
in the world.
like an old, Looney Tunes cartoon or something. Like like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Turban torpedo.
Bam! The All-Star game was fantastic last night, Brad said. Was it? I didn't see anything to do with it. Let's see. But I will tell you, how about the players with the most All-Star game appearances in history? Hank Aaron had the most, 25. Willie Mays, 24. Stan Musial, 24. Mickey Mantle, 20. Cal Ripken Jr., 19. Ted Williams, 19. Rod Carew, 19. There you go. All right, and is there anything else?
Besides me going to hell? Yeah.
No, you're definitely doing that. You're now on the fast track to hell.
Come on,
The
you
poor
can't
man
find
was
it.
114 years old, man. He was 104. The Turban Torpedo was 114, the oldest marathon runner in the world, and he got taken out by a car. Bro.
Right. Irony.
You're a very, very disturbed person, aren't you?
It's, you don't find it at least a little bit funny?
I'm still fucking wrecked. Can't believe it's true. Never thought my soul would be crushed by you. I remember you standing there, telling me about how you care, that you'll stand by me anytime, anywhere. But that all changed at 9:07 p.m. Wouldn't believe you'd betray me until I walked in just a few seconds. the way you dressed. Should I have gotten bent because you wore a new scent? I just figured maybe you were bored. Just my imagination. I thought I should just ignore. But that all changed at 9:07 p.m. Wouldn't believe you'd betray me until I walked in. In just a few seconds, you burned me to the core. You didn't even bother to close the door. Now you're screaming, it's all my fault. You may appear to be a woman, but you're all assault. Hope it was worth wiping out everything I held true. I guess the trash takes itself out. Nothing left to love but an old tattoo. But that all changed at 9:07 p.m. Wouldn't believe you'd betray me until I walked in. In just a few seconds, you burned me to the core. You didn't even bother to close the door.
All right, here we are. It's Patrick and the People. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube if you are not. That would be great.
Yes.
That would be great. Mike, yes, I'll play Anxiety next. Next break I got, I'll play that song for you. No problem whatsoever, buddy. Thanks for asking for it. I just saw this a second ago, and I thought this is kind of an interesting thing, because a lot of times perceptions can last a long time, particularly when that's what they tell you over and over again that is bad. But a new study suggests that psilocybin, if you don't know, psilocybin is the magic ingredient in magic mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
It could extend your lifespan. Researchers at Emory University in Atlanta discovered that psilocybin extends cell life and improves survival in aged mice they were testing it on. It's got to be weird as a mouse to get shroomed. You're just living life normal like a mouse, and then all of a sudden your cheese is starting to warp and bend and do things and talk to you.
We just call that getting old.
Yeah, right. Psilocybin is the naturally occurring psychedelic compound produced by mushrooms. Now, they call them hallucinogenic, and to some extent it is. You'll see colors or maybe things wiggle or things like that, but you're not going to see, there's no apparition just going to show up. You're not just going to see a dragon or,
Right.
It's not something like PCP. It's not crazy
Not
like
going to
that.
end up having like a
No.
deep, conversation with the turban speeder or whatever.
No, with the turban torpedo. Nobody's having a conversation with him. Nobody. Psilocybin's received a lot of attention due to considerable clinical evidence for its potential in treating different things. They say that sometimes people who suffer from depression, if they do one dose of shrooms, that it can wipe it out.
Really?
But they say sometimes, it resets you in a way.
Okay.
But
Like
they
a
say
factory reset, huh?
kind of in a way. Now, not everybody's had that experience, but most have had a positive experience from it.
I feel like this is just the next step in the what else can we get legalized that's like.
I don't know. This one actually, I think, may have. Look, I'm still questioning whether, yes, I'm glad we legalized weed, but I'm now beginning to question just how accessible it is, because I've come to realize this weed ain't that weed.
Yeah.
This weed's a different kind of weed. You know what I mean?
Like from when you grew up, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
for
much,
sure.
much more potent.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But the study published in the journal Nature uncovered the first experimental evidence that treatment with psilocybin increases longevity in life. It may be a geoprotective agent, whatever that may mean. I'm not a medical doctor. That's very interesting to even think about that it could be. Now, what a lot of people do on the West Coast, at least, or used to, I don't know if they still do, is microdose.
Well, I was just gonna say, I've even seen over here, like in some stores, like a chocolate bar or whatever that's supposed to have some type of mushroom thing in it. Yeah.
Latasha, how do you know you don't like hallucinating? You said I don't like hallucinating, though. How do you know? That's my question. And what did you hallucinate if you did? I'd like to know more. All right.
This one time I hallucinated that I was a 115-year-old dude. No, I'm kidding.
We talked some time back about maybe doing a shroom show.
Yeah.
But to do that, you have to have somebody who's not.
Right.
Because if we did do that, there's going to come a point where neither you nor I probably will be capable of functionally running the program anymore. I mean, we might try, but we're going to do a lot of dumb things, and it's going to be really funny. Because to me, that's typically shrooms. I like maybe once a year. I like to do that.
Yeah.
And, you laugh like you never laughed before.
Right.
It's the best laughs I've ever had in my life.
Well, we can have, Brandon or whatever run it from,
No, I don't know.
No?
Maybe. I guess he could. Yeah, I guess so. He could be our backup.
Right.
To take over in the event that we're no longer able to operate.
He can run the DJ. He did it once before.
No, he could.
We can be sure to load up all the songs.
Yeah, they'll just play a song, and we'll have to keep the headphones on and come back every time and look at us. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. It does sound fun, though. It really does. All right, let's talk about millennials for a minute. Lots of you folks out there. Your home is your safe space. Well, we hate to break it to you, millennials. There are some things you're doing at home that Gen Z is judging, apparently. Some of the things you're doing they find unnecessary or outdated. So what are things that millennials are being judged for? These 11 things are commonly done by millennials at home, and Gen Z doesn't get it.
Okay.
What?
Because this always hurts my brain trying to get all this. So Gen Z is after millennials.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gen Z.
So these are the younger ones being like, that's weird that you old people do
late
that.
teens to 30. Okay. And then millennials are going to be about 30 to 40.
Because I just discovered yesterday that somewhere in the mix of all this, apparently I'm actually Generation Y.
You're Gen Y?
Looped me into the millennials.
You're right. After me, I guess, then I'm Gen X.
Yeah.
So here's something that millennials might have that Gen Z doesn't get: a DVD collection.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. What's up, Jay? I guess if you still have DVDs, now some people do. I guess for their kids or grandkids, maybe.
Yeah.
But I got rid of mine a long time ago because I have streaming.
Right.
I don't need DVDs anymore. It's not necessary. Hanging their framed degrees on the walls. I paid a lot of money for that.
Right.
B, I worked hard for that. Yeah. If I had a degree, it'd be right here, right now. You'd be looking at it every day going, that dude's got a degree.
Right.
Yeah, no, I would put that up for sure. Store important papers in labeled folders. Yeah.
So they have a thing against being organized?
Some people still keep paper copies versus scanning it and, putting it on a USB or something like that.
Oh, I'm definitely the first part of that.
Yeah, you got the files.
I don't think I've ever put anything on a USB.
Yeah.
Not a thing. That just sounds like something that I'd easily lose.
Probably.
I mean,
it does seem like
I'd be like, oh, where'd that USB go? Man, now I'm missing that important file.
Millennials find it important to continue to use coasters.
Oh?
Where Gen Z is like, what? Coaster? What is that? No. Let's see. Leave voicemail greetings. Millennials leave voicemail greetings. Most people, if you call them on their phone, they don't have anything. It just says the person in that voicemail said, or it'll just say leave a number, or something like that. But it's not like a personal greeting like it used to be when you had an answering machine. You go all out. People would, they'd play music. They'd try to do funny things.
Remember ringback tones? Jesus.
What the hell? I think somebody just tried to break in or something, man. I don't know what just happened, man.
Something just cave in, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it. Maybe. I'm not sure.
That was loud. Anyways, yeah, remember ringback tone?
Jay said rectal thermometers have degrees also. I've never seen one. I don't know what they look like. This Tactical Turkey says I'm supposed to pop Sorsby. Are we still on for that tomorrow?
As far as I know,
Okay.
I'll be here.
You will?
I'll be here. I talked to Bundy. He said he's going to be here.
Okay, so everybody's
So
going to be here for
yeah,
the big
we just
Wheel
need
of Pain
the
day,
official J. Yeah.
where everybody's pegging everybody except me.
Okay, don't ever
pause.
say that again, man.
Pause.
No, absolutely not.
Millennials keep cookbooks on the counter.
So weird. Why would you even say that? Stop looking at me and smiling, man.
Do you keep cookbooks on the counter?
No.
Do anybody out there? What's up, Dustin? Like the USB drive with those Bitcoin still missing, Tyler said. Yeah. No, just like that. Keeping a change jar. My wife does that because every time she saves up enough, she gets a scratch off.
Oh, okay.
Which is great. Great investment for us. It's paid off so well.
I keep a change pile.
Oh, okay.
Just a little,
So you're
pile
not
of
really
pennies
saving it up. It's just till you use it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
That's the emergency,
Most guys have that in their cup holder in a car. It's
Yeah,
just full
well.
of pennies and dimes and nickels and, a lot of Coke and stuff on it. Stuck together, welded to the bottom of the plastic.
I didn't think you were talking about that.
No, not that kind. No, I'm not going to put that on my coins.
Hey,
That's
man,
dollar
whatever.
bills. Apparently, millennials still use alarm clocks instead of their phones. I don't know. Is that true? Come on. I'm Gen X and I use my
I was
phone.
going to say,
I haven't had an alarm
we've
clock
heard my alarm go
since
off.
I was like in my 20s. Millennials have an emergency sewing kit. If they do, they're smart. I mean, if you have a button pop off, what are you going to do otherwise? I guess go get something else.
Yeah.
You ever have to sew a button on?
No.
No?
No.
Can you sew it all?
Nope.
No. You're just screwed if something happens.
Yeah. I go to the tailor.
Wow. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. It says millennials keep photo albums on the table. I always find it funny if I see a photo album. I'm like, oh my God, are those actual photos
Right?
in a book?
I haven't seen
That's
that.
that's wild to
It's
see
like
that.
my grandparents.
This is the worst. No, I don't want to see that. You don't have it in a slideshow I can fast forward through real quick. Otherwise, I have to sit here and pretend I like these pictures, and I don't want to. Your vacation pictures aren't always exciting to me.
Just flip through
Although
the
I
pages,
will
man.
admit that Chad's vacation pictures have been nice.
I've seen a couple of them, man. Yeah.
They're in Atlantis. I'm not even supposed to say that, am I? But he's living it up. I'll tell you that. It's awesome. It looks awesome. What's up, EC?
Tyler.
Man, that's a music playing mofo right there, Mr. Haynes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he is, man. That dude can play now.
Tyler said they use the old-fashioned alarm clock. They said their phone is not loud enough to wake them up. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Damn, man. Are y'all deaf?
Right.
What's going on with it, Tyler? I mean,
Got to have a foghorn.
you can turn that phone up on the left. I make mine obnoxious. I have the most obnoxious tone I can have for an alarm. That's why I want something that I just hate. I wake up with hate in my heart every morning as soon as that alarm
You've
goes
heard
off.
my alarm. I don't have
No,
it.
you have the gentle,
I like
you're
to
being
get-
coaxed out of sleep.
Right, exactly.
Oh, the angels are ushering you back to consciousness. Satan's going, get up! That's how I do it. That's how my alarm is, and I wish it were worse because I still somehow find a way to go back. Yeah, I'll get it. I usually set 5 alarm times.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna skip a couple of them for sure.
Oh, dude, yeah. Mine, I needed, have you ever seen that alarm that when it goes off, it has wheels on it?
And it jumps off.
And it'll, jump off and start. I needed that so bad when I was a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd break that alarm clock throwing it, T-Mac said. Dustin said, and that's why you're angry, Patrick. That's right. That is correct. That probably is. Tyler said, my wife hates it. If I didn't have it, I'd be late to work. Yeah, no, I understand. I've been in that situation before. So, yeah, that's tough, waking up like that. But listen to this. This is a story that I found to be It's definitely not funny in any way. It really is just a,
Anytime you say it's not funny, it's freaking hilarious, man. I'm just saying.
you're very insensitive.
I'm just
You know that, right?
saying.
You're probably going to hell, Rich. A 43-year-old woman from Pennsylvania said she suddenly began growing huge breasts after she had her baby, despite not using hormones. Now, I don't mean the normal type of growth here. Her chest size grew from a 34B to a 34 double D,
Dang.
causing back pain, tight neck muscles, shoulder strain, frequent headaches, and eventually forcing her to use a wheelchair. What, man?
Nothing, man. It's just
She was diagnosed with something called gigantomastia, a rare condition where breasts grow painfully large, sometimes due to hormone shifts for unknown reasons.
like getting pregnant.
The growth happened so fast, she described it like watching mushrooms pop up overnight. Doctors treated her with a surgery which relieved symptoms and lessened pain, but she now encourages others to seek medical advice. Listen, I would be so mad at my wife if she went from a 34B to a 34 double D and then she had it removed.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm like, okay, yeah, you're in a wheelchair, but let's look at the bright side. Do you really need to walk? I'll push you wherever you want to go.
Just think, if you fall out of the wheelchair, you'll just bounce right back up.
No,
man,
I mean, it's a safety device,
Right.
a flotation device.
Exactly.
I mean, this is a life-saving thing that just happened to you. This is a miracle.
Right.
You just got to toughen up a little bit, work through this a little bit. Walking's
Start lifting some
overrated.
weights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you work on your back a little bit. We'll get you a BBL to offset it so you can stand up and not feel like a weeble wobble. Oh, man, that's terrible. That really is.
That's I don't know. Like when you were reading that, the clip from or the part from Bruce Almighty popped in my head.
Which one?
You know where Jennifer Aniston
Oh,
wakes up
yeah.
the next morning, he's like, "Oh, you know, this has been the best breaths." Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do know what you mean. Now, this story, on the heels of that, I think is a solid one. And you don't think about this at Walmart, but it's Florida. A Florida man is behind bars on felony charges for a pair of Walmart sex toy heists.
What?
Yeah, Jeff LaForge, 40, arrested Friday on a pair of theft counts for which he's being held in lieu of a $10,000 bond. On two separate occasions, LaForge swiped a variety of adult toys from a Walmart in South Pasadena. Store security recorded him removing the items from their package, then departing Walmart without paying for the pleasure devices. The $280 worth of stolen goods, which included a $31.44 tush toy and a $14.98 oral stroker, are listed in the police report. Police report has one Love Honey G-spot suction, one vibrating pocket wand for her, one Hello Cake flavored lube, cake flavored lube. That's great. One Hello Cake tush toy, one Hello Cake previously mentioned oral device, one private pleasure vibrator, one dual vibrating massager, plus one mega massager, plus one vibrating soft touch wand,
Right? Thank you.
one vibrating bullet, and then a Reese's peanut butter ice cream.
Just had to get the ice cream in there.
Maybe he was Christmas shopping. Could have been.
I agree with Brandon. That's what I was saying right to Brandon, too. He said, Walmart sells sex toys?
Well, yes. That surprise.
All right.
Guess what? They sure do. Did you know that? Yeah, they're hiding out over there in the hygiene aisle where you don't go.
Oh.
It's unclear whether the sex toys were intended for personal use or resale. I'm going to guess the lack of packaging tells me maybe it was personal use. Mistress Mayhem said they got the sex toys out, but Sudafed behind the glass. Yeah, no, you don't need cold relief.
Right.
No, you don't need, you got to get help with that, but not the tush toy, as they call it. The B-plug. Since the merchandise was valued at under $1,000, the thefts would normally be a misdemeanor, but due to his history of multiple theft convictions, it's been enhanced to felonies. In a related note, who knew that Walmart sold a G-spot suction tool? That is special. It is special. I mean, man, you know, it's just like in 2025, you got to, man, they're looking at you.
And who's going to Walmart for sex toys?
I mean, it's fine if you do, but you're going to steal them from there?
I mean,
you know they're watching you, and you didn't just go get one or two. I mean, you had to be on the aisle for a solid minute.
Right.
Because you got like 12 things. So you got to unwrap every one and then manage to put it somewhere. You know, I assume you're shoving them down your pants or in a coat. I don't know. But that's...
I don't want to assume anywhere.
How dumb can you be?
Dude, that's...
I mean, get a couple of them. You know, you're pushing your limit when you go 12 items.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, you can't even go through the express with 12 items. Come on, man. Good morning, Crystal. What's up? Yeah. Now, let's go from, you know, sex toys to renting grandma.
Renting grandma?
Renting grandma. Can I rent your grandmother, by the way?
I mean, no.
Is she alive?
No. That's why I was like, you're gonna...
No, I understand. If she's not, I couldn't rent her.
Yeah.
But, you know, do you have a living grandmother, anyone out there? And if so, would you let me rent her?
All right, where are you going?
I know where I'm going. If you wish you could talk to somebody more experienced about your problems or have them prepare you a home-cooked meal, that's what Japan's OK Grandma service is for. That's right. Client Services is a Japanese company that specializes in a variety of convenience services from house cleaning and child care, pet sitting. But the unique service that has a lot of people talking is this. These guys can have someone attend events on your behalf, apologize on your behalf, quit your job so you don't have to deal with the awkwardness of it. But one of the most popular things is the Grandma Service, which allows anyone to rent a female senior citizen for about...
Who doesn't want to quit their job on their own? Like, is there not a better feeling in the world than walking in and just telling your boss, like, hey, shove it, I'm out?
That's a DB.
Right.
Yeah.
Deuces.
No, that does feel great when you can do that.
Yeah.
No, it does.
I've never been afraid I've never been like, oh, will you go quit my job for me?
Well, the Grandma Rental Service was launched in 2012, 2 years after the founding of the company. It's still one of the most popular. They have over 100 seniors employed by the service and believe that they all still have a lot to contribute to society. The merit of age is the ability to remain unfazed by small things. That's what the page says. Yeah. Yep. It says, with so many grandmothers to choose from, clients only need to specify their needs, and Client Services will provide them the right candidate. Some Japanese grannies are chefs when it comes to traditional recipes. Others are house cleaners or babysitters.
Okay.
Some have great handwriting. I guess they get them to write letters or something.
What is a soy boy?
A what?
I don't know. Brandon said you're not a soy boy, Rich. What is a soy boy?
I don't know what that is. That sounds like some kind of Gen Z stuff.
Yeah, I don't. Anyways,
I'm not familiar with that language. What does that mean, soy boy? This person said, I want to break up with my boyfriend, but I can't tell him clearly, so I want my grandmother to come with me. She's going to take her fake grandma to go break up with her boyfriend. That's not going to seem weird at all. When you show up with an old lady he's never seen before. Who is this? I rented my grandma here.
Right.
Okay, what's up? Go ahead and hit it, Grandma. Tell him. She's done with your bitch ass. That's how I'd have Grandma do it. I don't have enough relatives for my wedding, so I want you to attend as a family member, another person said for why they rented a grandmother. To rent a grandmother, clients have to pay $23 base fee plus any transportation, and they're responsible for her expenses during the time they're together.
Okay.
Japan, no stranger to unusual people renting. In the past, they have Osan Rental. That's a service that lets anyone rent a middle-aged guy. They also have a service called Debikari that rents out fat people by the hour. And it does say fat people. I didn't say it like that. It says fat people. And then they have another one designed to ruin people's romantic relationships for a fee. You can pay someone to try to break up someone's relationship. Japan's it sounds like a fun place.
Dude, they're living in the future, man. I'm telling you.
And it sounds like a fun time over there. I mean, you can get grandma to break up with your significant other. I
Quit
think.
your job for you?
Yeah.
Because that seems like a great thing to, spend money on when you're thinking about quitting your job.
They must be, kind of non-confrontational or something there.
Something.
I'm guessing,
I can't say I wouldn't be against it, though. Like, I'd rent a grandma.
You would?
For like a good,
What would you rent grandma?
Well, that's what I was thinking, like that good, one, a home-cooked meal, and two, like, just that good conversation, like you said, getting that knowledge or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know. There was just something always about, grandma and grandpa's cooking that was, especially grandma's,
Yeah.
cooking that was better.
What did your grandma? I'll be honest with you. My grandmother was a phenomenal cook.
Mine was too.
For Thanksgiving, she would do almost everything by herself. It would take her like 3 days.
Yeah.
And nothing was bad.
Yeah. Yep.
What was your grandmother's? What was the favorite thing she made for you?
Man. On my dad's side, just like you said, Thanksgiving dinner, pies.
Okay.
Yeah, pies was the big one.
Your grandma had good pie?
Oh, yeah. Shut up.
What?
I'm not following for that.
What? Just asking. Clarifying, bro.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with that. Yeah.
How would I ever?
I've been hanging around you long enough, Patrick. I know, yeah.
I don't know what you.
You can volley that up all you want. I'm not.
But what kind of meal did grandma?
I was
make?
gonna say she was goulash. I remember was her specialty.
Okay, all right.
And on my mom's side, anytime my grandma made her roast chicken, it was just I don't know the recipe, but I can still to this day remember, like, dude, it was so good.
So fire.
It was. It was just like she'd do it in a big roasting pan, and there'd be potatoes and the chicken, and it'd have like a barbecue sauce with it, and it was just so
That does sound good.
the chicken would just fall off the bone, man. It was
Sounds like good stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, my grandmother could cook anything, but the thing that I miss the most, because nobody does it anymore because we're all more health conscious, chocolate gravy. Jesus
I've
Christ.
still never to this day had chocolate gravy.
Well, I'm sorry. It's
I know.
for you and your life and the failures in it, because that's
how I
a
ended up
big
here.
miss. Anybody who's not, that's right. That's exactly. Join the club, bro. Join the club. Yeah. Yeah. No, man, it was so good. Terrible for you, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's chocolate and butter and, it's on toast.
Yeah.
Man, Jesus.
And no, Brandon, I do not.
Do not what?
He asked if I drink water. I don't know. It's
Come
just a
on, you
random
drink
question.
water at some point, don't you, every day?
No.
You don't? No. You understand your body needs that. It requires it not to dehydrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot of water in that Mountain Dew.
No.
No. That's just mainly fish urine, green dye, and sugar.
And it's so delicious.
No, go ahead. Can you taste the fish in it, like the salmon?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's why I feel healthy. Drinking it.
Yeah. That's why you feel a kidney stone coming on. That's what you feel. Let's go to break. We'll be back in a minute.
I gotta pump the brakes just for your sake. I'm gonna lose it the way you're touching me. No, no, no. I can't make a mistake. Oh Lord, it's for her own sake. Oh Lord, it's for her own damn sake. I gotta pump the brakes stopping now, but I gotta pump the brakes. I gotta pump the brakes, whatever the hell it takes.